What's good, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy Jay Budokai, and today Xenoverse 3 just got so much content. So much content, man. And we gotta watch it. We gotta look at it all because Xenoverse 3 looks like it's gonna be the most amazing Dragon Ball game to ever release. The most amazing Dragon Ball game to grace us, to bless us. And today, I've already looked at all this. There's no way I could not look at this. I had to look at it. I was at work. I couldn't help it. I had to look. We're gonna break this down. We're gonna talk about what we're seeing here. Just the big city. Welcome to West City. All this awesome stuff. So let's just get into talking about it. So obviously, it starts off super easy. We are a guy, like how we always are, summoned by Shinron for us to come here and help save wherever the hell we are, save the future, age 1000. We're here to save it. Now, the question is, who makes the wish for us to come to this timeline? You know, that's the real question. So really cool. Looks like West City is a match. Now, right here, I do want to talk about something. Right here, I do want to talk about something. I hope you've already seen the trailer because I'm gonna be doing a lot of pausing. Right here, I do want to talk about something. So here's the clash, the classic little clash, the you know, when you both are punching, but it looks like it's winnable now. It's winnable. That's one of the first things I noticed. It's not just the stalemate, you flop off each other. Someone wins now. So that's really cool. I wonder how they determine that. That's got me excited because the clash is really annoying. Gamma 1's still around. Gamma 1000 is what they call them. Now, one thing I always think is kind of sad is like, why didn't they ever remake Gamma 2? Like, of course, they still have all of his, you know, he's an android, he's a robot. Like, he should just be able to be made again with all of his personality and everything just put back into it. Like I'm just, I don't know. And Hado works at Capsule Corp now. I don't know why they don't just make Gamma 2 again. That's kind of besides the point, but that's one thing I've always wondered. But really cool that we get the Gamma 1 working with us. It makes a lot of sense. I really like that they do that. Walking through the whole West City looks awesome. It looks great. I'm excited to see how they really develop all this. We got a school, which is cool. Now the school part, I don't know, like I was introducing all these I almost said OCs, but I guess it is OCs, original characters for Xenoverse 3, and I'm not really, look, I'm not super invested in them, not yet, but I always end up liking these guys, so I'm excited for the story. I don't know what they're gonna do with this story, like I have no idea at all yet, which just really got me excited for, because the GS squad is the Great Saiyan Man, of course, the Great Saiyan Man squad, which is really awesome. And these Xenoverse stories are always really cool. So I'm excited to see where they take this. But yes, the character just doing fighting styles. The crazy thing is that you can now fight like a certain character in the game. Like you don't have to fight like your created character. Not everyone fights the same. That's the exciting part. That has to be so hype. Yeah. And then here comes the soul exchange or whatever they call it, to where you get to take this and transform into that character that you take soul or whatever, you know, which is kind of cool, but kind of lame at the same time because it's your awakening skill. So you either get to choose this or go Super Saiyan or go what other races have transformations? Golden, all that stuff. So like we're never going to use this. I'm gonna use this until I get Super Saiyan. So I wonder if it's like a super cracked out version of the character, like they're stronger than they normally would be if you pick the character. But you got Krillin, you got Piccolo, you got Trunks. Obviously, it's all the mentors. Tien as well. Look at that. Try being Saiyan Saga Vegeta. So cool. Dirty fireworks. Hit him with it. Ooh. Can we talk about it? And then another thing I've been seeing this screenshot of Dirty fireworks. Can we look at it? Can we look at boom? Come on. Give me it. It went back way too much. I'm sad. But the game just looks great, man. The game looks great. And it has me so hyped how good this game looks. Like they really put some love into this. The game, like this, like when we look at the gameplay in a couple seconds, shout out Glow because that's what we're gonna look at. Well, this is the real thing. This is the real thing we gotta talk about because this is extremely hype. Like, are the Super Saiyan transformations gonna be this hype for everything? Because oh my fucking god, he goes green, eyes go green, hair goes green. What? Is this the Broly movie? Are we going super in-depth animation for everybody? Hair goes yellow, but it doesn't stop. Get the spike up. Ooh. And then the Kaioken Super Saiyan. That looks clean, boy. That looks clean. Look at him charging up his Kamehameha. Ooh. That jaw looks so fire, man. This game looks absolutely amazing. Like, and then they got the characters showing them off, Bulma being scared of something. Now we see him with the sword. Guess what that means? Ooh, we slicing off some great ape tail. My guess is that's Gohan. Oh, you know what? Duh, it's the dude we just saw with the crazy haircut. Obviously, that's him going great. If you don't know how to control it yet, we slicing off his tail to bring him back down to normal. That's my guess, and it's painfully obvious. So I know I'm right. You don't gotta come back and tell me I'm right what the game comes out. But I hope that it's really cool that we got the sword because that means you can fight like Trunks. You can use the sword as well. Super sick 2027 wish list now. We are seeing this game early 2027. There's no way we're not seeing this game early 2027 because we've been seeing way too much for it not to be ready to come out here soon. Now, let's get into the gameplay. Let's look at this gameplay. Shout out Globku. So, this is from the Summer Games Fest. We're going to look at it here. We're going to look at it here with him. Shout out to him. I'm going to have him really low. He's not going to be talking all the time. I'm going to be talking. And I want to talk about, we're just going to go at the beginning right here. Boom. Look at this. So you got HP, Ki Blast, defense and attack, strike, defense and attack. No stamina, no ki. That's what everyone's talking about. Now, I kind of like it. I kind of like that they decided to standardize the ki and stamina for everybody else we see as this goes on, but the defense being something you have to upgrade, that's very interesting. You most definitely can make a glass cannon build like 100% now. Like, I wonder how many glass cannons we're gonna see out there. I'm not gonna do that. I never really liked the glass cannon because I hate dying super fast. But Jane 1000 looks like she is an Earthling, which is really sick. She hits the "Hey, it's me" pose right there. I love that. So we're skipping through this. So apparently this whole room you can customize yourself, which is really cool. So I really enjoy that. How everyone's gonna have a different room, and I wonder if you get to invite your homies to check out your room and check out the stuff you got. I hope there's gonna be like limited time collectibles and limited time things that you see in order to like get access to the stuff, so you can have a special thing in your room that makes it, something that a lot of people don't have. That makes your room more special. But let's keep going. Like, let's keep walking around. He's gonna walk around. The room looks cool. I really hope we get to do a lot more. I want to skip it through this video because we're not just gonna be talking about every single little thing. One thing I did want to say here. This at the top here. Let it load up for a little bit. Best of luck. Boom. Mission accepted. Gamma 1's request. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? I think they're going full MMO on this, bro. Full MMO, because Xenoverse has always been like an MMO light. But this feels like they're going all the way with the quest and the missions accepted. I've seen a screenshot. There's like a whole quest menu now. Like, I'm playing an actual RPG. There's a whole quest menu, all that good stuff. Like, this game is going full on MMO, I feel like. So I got more ways to prove that here later. Get out of here, man. Okay, so let's scroll through. Let's see what we're looking for next. Okay, lobby and mentors. Okay, here we go. Skip through that. Not listen to that. Boom. We got Saiyan Saga Vegeta chilling right here. So it kind of looks like we live like in like a flat, kind of like an apartment. We got a nice high rise for West City, and your mentor will always just be chilling at the entrance, just hanging out. And it was kind of funny that Saiyan Saga Vegeta of all characters is sitting here. He's just chilling out and not acting like he's gonna blow up the world and kill everybody. It is cool also that you got some other homies chilling around here. These little capsule things that looks like someone will probably be able to interact with. Really exciting, really exciting. Now, my thing is this where the Xenoverse 2 CAC is going to be at, posed up? Because Xenoverse 2 had the Xenoverse 1 CAC, and Xenoverse 2, or Xenoverse 3's got to have the Xenoverse 2 DLC guide, or CAC guide. Now, how are they going to do that? Because Xenoverse 3 is going to look so different for Xenoverse 2. How are they going to port your guy over? I have no idea. That's the one thing I am curious about, but that's besides the point. So you got your mentors. We're going to go see him talk to Vegeta for a little bit here. And Vegeta's just like, helping you is less work than carrying your back in body bags. Fire. That's really cool. He has the pose and everything. He's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. He tells you how to do stuff. Don't matter. Let's go to the start of the mission. Kind of looks like the parallel quest teleportation. You got a little entrance. Now, the really cool part. Now, I wonder if this is a parallel quest or if it's an actual mission. Because if it's an actual, like, story mode, that'd be really cool. Okay, it says special mission. It doesn't say, like, mission blah, 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 or mission 2 or mission 3. So now, the one thing I do want to point out, it looks like Sen means 1000 in Japanese. So Jane 1000 actually and John 1000 is actually confirmed. Like, we actually made that a thing, which is sick. I wonder if they did this before or after they showed it off. But obviously after, because this was that Summer Games Fest, right? So they set it up. So you got Pool just sitting there chilling. Now, this is why I think they're going full MMO, because we see our project coming out, boom. It's doing like numbers like this. They don't have numbers like this in Xenoverse 1 and 2. Like, they've really changed this game. Like, this is a completely different game. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is obviously still core Xenoverse 3, but Xenoverse 1 and Xenoverse 2 was a big jump, but not too big to where like you can still tell like it's the same game. Like it's Xenoverse upgrade. Xenoverse 3 is like a whole new game, which makes sense because Xenoverse 2 came out on the PS4. Xenoverse 3 is about to be out on the PS5, late PS5 though. Like Xenoverse 2 came out 10 years ago. So this game had to look way different, but it's crazy. Now, one thing I want to point out is let me move my face a little bit. Let me move my face a little bit. Let me move my face. Let me make me tinier. My fault. My fault. My fault. One thing I do want to point out is that energy charge is here at the bottom. Energy charge is here at the bottom. That is a little disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. That means energy charge is something that we have to put on our character, which kind of sucks. I hate wasting a slot on energy charge. But another interesting thing is that all of our moves are on cooldown now. Now I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about everything being on cooldown yet because I am not. I kind of like the idea of being able to spam and just use our key to spam and then having to charge back up. But it being on cooldown, I don't know. I don't know. I guess it kind of limits to you being too busted and just spamming all your moves all at once. But I really like the ability to do that. If you're just trying to get through a mission real quick, let me just spam my Kamehameha and just do a bunch of damage. And that's that. So I'm not sold on cooldowns yet. Let me know how y'all feel about the cooldowns down below. I'm not the biggest fan, but I'm not hating it either. Ooh, Super Godfist looking as great as ever. Super Godfist still got the classics. See, this is how you know it's still Xenoverse. Boom, Super Godfist, the classic. I love it. I love it. Now my question is, when you see the break here, let me see it break. Is that the stamina break? Oof, the HUD and the UI, like that was awesome. I really like that. I really like that a lot. Now the one thing I don't like is that your key thing, it just sits here. It just sits here. It's okay. It went away, but like it's not like what's the word? It's not dynamic. Like it's not moving around with your character. Now it's not always on the screen. That's the one thing, but it will pop up when you got to use your moves and stuff. When you use your boost, like it's just kind of there, and it's not like I feel like it should kind of follow around your character and not just sit here on the screen. It kind of feels like it's a little in the way that way. I don't know if y'all feel like the same way about that, but I'm not the best fan of that. But as we keep going, we keep looking at it. Let's talk about we got the light attack, we got the heavy attack, we got the boost chase, and we got now the boost chase is what I'm assuming is like when you did like dang, what was that? Square and X, and you and do the little kick, and then you could go into like the pew 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 pew, and it always track every time you automatically did that. I haven't played Xenoverse in forever. I plan on going through Xenoverse 1 and 2 story mode once again before Xenoverse 3 comes out. So stick around, subscribe for that because we're almost definitely playing the old Xenoverse games. So my computer, my good baby PC over here can have a Xenoverse save for my Xenoverse 3 guy to have. So you could be there for the Xenoverse 2 story and be there when he pops up Xenoverse 3 and be how hype it is and the story we have. So subscribe. I gotta shout myself out, man. I'm trying to grow here. We're trying to hit 500. I'm at 487. We're so close. But back to the hype, back to the hypeness. So we're gonna keep going through this. What more do I want to see here? So this, I want to show this now. Did she do it yet? Did she do it yet? Here it is. Okay, so this is the cool part. This is the part where I say it's like full MMO. Like besides just the numbers, look at this. You get to aim it. Okay, did not want to make it big screen. My fault. I think it's a little better this way. Look. Look how many she's hitting. That's crazy. This is insane how many people she's hitting all at once. This is crazy. Oh my god. Like you're gonna need to have a good system for this game. It's gonna be hella particles, hella shit going on. Like it's gonna be insane. But it makes me feel like they're going all the way with the MMO stuff, and I feel like that's a good thing because they should have this game needs to have plenty of live events. Needs to have by live events I mean like not like a live service, but like kind of like a live service. Ooh, I kind of like this as well. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'll keep continuing what I was talking about there here in a little bit, but I'm gonna talk about this. Is I think it's really cool that you have like this is your L2 square. It looks like you get two uses of that. Do you get two uses of it forever, and then you could never use it again, or is it two uses of it and then it goes back down on cooldown? It's really cool that Vegeta pops out here to do his move with you. Like, if that's the case, my boy Gohan gonna be here every single time, unless there's a really, 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 really cool animation with somebody. Like, and there's like a melee attack, and they're jumping in there fighting with you while you do it. I can't help it. I'm gonna have to use that. I'm gonna have to use that. But Beast Gohan, if he jumps in and kicks and then does the special beam, that shit would be gas. That shit would be so gas. I need that in my life. I need that in my life. So yes, that looks really cool. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a huge fan of that because that was in Xenoverse 1 where your homie would do your special with you, and that was really cool to me. I really thought that was super dope. But they're charging up here. Let me see how fast they charge up actually. Let me see if energy charge is slow. Go ahead and charge it for me again. What? How come when they charged up the key bar goes away? That's a little, that seems a little silly. Like, are just charging up make your cooldowns go faster? Hold on, let's see. Yes. Charging up makes your cooldowns go faster. So energy charge has nothing to do with your actual key. Energy charge makes your cooldowns go faster, which is awesome. Okay, I like that. So charging does have a point to where you can kind of spam if you just charge back up and then your cooldowns go down faster. And I wonder if there's going to be moves that have a faster cooldown and a slower cooldown. Of course, the ultimates are going to have a super slow cooldown. Like Super Kamehameha isn't even back yet, and she used that like not even a minute ago, but like in games like that, a full minute is a lot of time. This game is fast paced, so that seems like kind of long for a cooldown on your ultimate, especially in a PvE mode. Like, who cares if we're spamming ultimate into PvE? Like, let me go crazy. Let me go crazy. Like, let me destroy these enemies. Now, I am liking how this game is looking. Now, one thing is, I'm happy that they decided to make their own like enemies, like close range battle jacket. It's not like a pool every time. It's not like Cell Junior. It's not like Majin Buu small. Like they kind of made enemies for us to fight, but at the same time, it's a little weird because like, what would they be doing here? Now they do say that it makes sense for everything. We just don't understand the story yet, so I'm not gonna critique that too much. But it is a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, but it seems like they just did something here. Like we gotta look at this more. On the right, something pops up talking about like you activated some type of boom boom brutal barrage strike activate ability. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is there gonna be like more in-depth stuff we can learn? Like part of our combos would be actual abilities that we can add on to our characters, actually combos that we can use. Like this is the brutal barrage ability she has. That's part of her square 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 combo. All right, I guess we can see what button she's pushing. So let's see. Boost chase, square, 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 triangle, triangle. Okay, it looks like it might be her triangle, triangle, triangle combo. Is that that little boost strike thing? Oh, flash strike, HP recovery. Like every time we take out an enemy, maybe we get HP recovery. So that's really cool. They got a little bit of stuff in here, and it looks like her HP is just going up. Now I wonder if it's only for PvE. That would make sense for PvE to have a lot of little abilities you can have to make your character more OP. But let's talk about, here it is. Here comes Broly, the boss fight. Now the boss fight is gonna be very interesting. I'm a little interested in this, not a little. I'm very interested in this because it looks like, I mean, like this looks like the big raid type of boss fights, which is awesome, which will make the end of these quests really, really fun. Like, not every quest needs a crazy boss fight at the end, but if most of them do, or like half of them do, that'd be fun, and they're like good sources of XP to level your character up. That'd be really enjoyable. That's something I'm gonna have to check out a lot. But we see Brawly here fighting against Brett, and he uses that. That's the classic. That's the classic. This is Brawly's evasive skill. Like you can see, like the moves just being evolved and upgraded from the old Xenoverse. Like I love that. I love that. This is really sick, and this is a really cool looking. It's always looked really cool, and it just looks even better in this game. Now looks like they're able to do some damage to him, but he has 200,000 health, and we only have 60k. So that is cool. I guess Broly should have a shit ton of health because he's a boss. Okay, we get to watch this. She goes into Trunks. Now, one thing that Globu is saying here that I thought was interesting when I watched this for the first time is that he said everyone have 4 bars of key, but Trunks has more than 4. So my thing is, this is my immediate guess. So every transformation is going to increase your key bar. Now, I wish every transformation would make your cooldowns faster too. I wonder if that's going to be the case. So Super Saiyan 1, you cooldowns really fast. Super Saiyan 2, you cooldowns really fast. Now, the only thing I am worried about is it looks like the little transformer to your homie is timed just like 45 seconds. Now, I really hope they would never do this. They're not going to make Super Saiyan timed. That would be extremely, extremely dumb. That would be, you'll get crazy backlash for doing something like that. Like people will be so angry if you decided to go ahead and make Super Saiyan timed and then you go out of it after a while. Like they would never do something like that. That'd be crazy, right? But so now you get to see Trunks. You're battling as Trunks, which is kind of cool. Now I wonder if Trunks does a lot of damage. Okay, looks like they just broke the key of Broly. I want to kind of look at that because does it make it to where, okay, so he goes down to 0. He's blocking, and it's just, oh, while he's just getting beat up, it's just going down. So is this something like, how do we get this back up? Is it something that goes up over time? Because it looks like we don't really use that bar a lot unless we have to boost and all that stuff. Now, another thing I did want to point out is you see Trunks doesn't have energy charge. He has energy wave combo, concussive energy blast, burning slash, and burning attack. He doesn't have energy charge, so Trunks cannot charge his energy. Now it is only tied if it's only tied to the cooldowns. Look how fast that came back. Look how fast that came back for Trunks. Like That was awesome. Let's see how fast Burning Slash comes back. Okay, you know what? The cooldowns might not be that big of a deal if they come back that quickly. Like, how fast are you going to be? Like, realistically, how fast are you going to want to do those moves? Like, honestly, it's not slow enough to where it's a problem, I would have to say. But those moves come back really fast. I'm not worried about that at all now that we see that. Um, oh, she's doing the other attack with Vegeta. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, it is on a cooldown because she had used it once and it looks like the other bar filled up. So you can use that move twice. It looks like that's something you can spam a little bit, but it probably has a longer cooldown, but like half as long as your ultimate, probably. That's something I would assume. But if we keep going here, sorry, Global, I gotta skip through you a little bit because you are talking a lot. Here, okay, he's gonna fly over. I want to see how the resurrection is because the other guy. So he pushed the revive. They're both doing it. Health was coming back quick, and he's res at about half health. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So, oh, Broly's scooping us. Broly's still taking damage while doing it, so that's kind of cool. But that the animation is insane. It was a little broken though because of the camera angles and stuff. Like, look at that. But that's something they can fix later. Your teammates do kind of seem like they're still kind of bots when you fight in Xenoverse. Because, in Xenoverse 2, when you pick teammates, they kind of just float around you. They kind of just hang out next to you. They're not really jumping in there all crazy like you would think they would. But that encourages you to go in there with friends. So I'm really excited to play with the homies on this or to play with y'all on this especially, man. This is going to be so fun. I really hope they put like hard missions in here with 2 boss characters that you need to bring friends to fight. Like 2 of us to fight this guy, you know, 2 fight that guy. And then like that'd be just super sick. I really think there's a lot of potential for this game. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this little video that Gloku posted here. Once again, shout out Gloku for having us up here. I am super excited for this game. This game looks like it's gonna have so much potential, man. Oh my god, this game looks like it's gonna have so much potential. It looks like it's arguably gonna be the best Dragon Ball game of all time. Like this might be my favorite game of all time. It might be my favorite game of all time. Like when Xenoverse 3 drops, we'll see what I'm saying a couple months in because right now Xenoverse 1 and 2, I played 1 and 2 together, are my 3rd favorite game of all time, the Xenoverse series. So we'll see if they can move up on the list once Xenoverse 3 comes out. The only reason they lost because other games came out. That's only it. Persona 5 is my favorite game of all time, and number 2 is Cyberpunk 2077. 3 is Xenoverse. I fucking love Xenoverse. I want to play these games again so I can fall in love with Xenoverse all over again. For when 3 to come out, I'm extremely hyped. I'm extremely ready. So join the Budokai Dojo today. Subscribe and join us, man, where we get better together every day. We're going to get so good at Xenoverse 3. I cannot wait for the content to flood on YouTube. All the Xenoverse 3 guys coming together. All the people playing Xenoverse 3. All the guys knowing each other about Xenoverse 3. Oh, my God. It's just going to be such an amazing community. I'm so ready. And another thing I want to say at the end of this video. Stop comparing Xenoverse to Sparking Zero, guys. It is so pointless. What are we trying to gain? What are we gaining? Oh, Xenoverse 3 looks so much better than Sparking Zero. Who cares? Who cares? They're both Dragon Ball. They both survived. If they both survived, that's great for us. Because we're gonna get Xenoverse 3 and we're gonna get Sparking Zero. We're gonna get Xenoverse 4, we're gonna get another Sparking Zero. We're gonna get Xenoverse 5, we're gonna get another Sparking Zero. Like, why are we comparing the games so heavily? Like, if you like this one more than the other one, good. If you like this one more than the other one, great. There's no point in comparing these games to each other. Like, Gexen Squadra has barely any people playing that game, and that game looks amazing. That game looks so good. It has so many cool scenes. The transformations are awesome in that game. But no one plays that game. But no one's be talking about it like, oh, Gexen Squadra actually looks better than Xenoverse 2. Because it does. It does. When the transformation sequences do look great. But does it matter? No. Why are we comparing the Dragon Ball games together? Why? They're supposed to be in harmony. Not fighting against each other. It's both Dragon Ball. It's both Dragon Ball. So stop doing that. It's just pointless. It's just nothing. It fuels anger, fuels negative emotions in the community. We're trying to prop them up. We're trying to live Dragon Ball, man. We're trying to live in Dragon Ball. We're trying to just have a great time. I don't know what I'm saying by live Dragon Ball, but we're trying to have a great time, dude. Like, there's no point in pointing these two things against each other because they're both amazing. Sparking Zero has big DLC coming out this summer, and Sparking Zero is gonna hold us over till Xenoverse 3 comes out. So like, we need Sparking Zero to do his job and be around. And when Xenoverse 3 comes out, Xenoverse 3 will hold us over until the next Sparking comes out. Now, Xenoverse 3 is probably going to be another forever game. I can see Xenoverse 3 lasting for longer than Xenoverse 2 did, which is crazy to say. But you see how much they updated Xenoverse 2? More DLC, more DLC, more DLC. Xenoverse 2 still has one more DLC coming out, which is insane. Which is crazy to think about. But Xenoverse 3 should have at least, I say Xenoverse 3 is probably going to get at least 5 years of straight up them working on it and us getting content for 5 years after that game comes out. And it's going to be amazing. I'm super excited. And with Dragon Ball Super coming back, oh my God, it's gonna be amazing. I wonder because Dragon Ball Super comes back this September, doesn't it? With the Beerus saga, and then we're gonna get to that, and then we're gonna see the Resurrection of F. So there's gonna be 8 episodes as well, and then Universe 6 and 7 is gonna come out. Like I'm extremely excited for Dragon Ball right now. So let's stop putting Dragon Ball against itself, and let's just raise up all the Dragon Ball properties right now because 2027 and the end of 2026 is going to be the year of Dragon Ball, man. Let's just say 2027 is going to be the year of Dragon Ball. The seven Dragon Balls. Seven's always a great number, man. Seven, seven, seven. Okay, I'm done. I'm done screaming about Xenoverse 3. I'm done talking and being hype and speculating and I'm just so excited for Xenoverse 3, man. I cannot wait for this game to come out. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I hope you can feel my energy through the screen because I can't wait for this. That's gonna be it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, like and subscribe to join the Budokai Dojo today, where we get better together every damn day. Even if it's just by 1%, man. Get better every day. Because that's just life, man. You just want to get a little bit better. Because by the end of it, you'll love it. And I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Xenoverse 3 got me, my brain smoking out my ears because I'm just so excited for this game. I can't wait for this game to come out. But that's going to be here for your boy. See ya.